Hi all, and welcome to the first in hopefully a series of videos about my Exoscale American layout I'm building here in the UK. My plan for this layout was a modern era switching layout in an urban setting. I want plenty of spots for different types of cars, some yard work, some street running, and a continuous run so that sometimes I could just watch the trains go by. I think I've managed to achieve this. We're going to follow a couple of trains to show the layout and also to give you an idea of how I hope to operate it. So welcome to CSX West Isola. Here we see the transfer run from Isola's main yard to West Isola. Isola is represented by a two-track staging yard hidden behind the bookcases. Here's an earlier clip showing the staging being built. After leaving staging, the track goes through a 90-degree bend and onto the first of two lift outs and then onto the layout proper. The train enters the layout underneath a highway overpass and then goes through another 90-degree bend. In the background where the gondola is will be a scrapyard, and in the foreground an LPG dealer. As can be seen, there is a lot of work to do. The train now enters a small yard. The yard has the main line with a passing siding and two classification tracks. The genset is sat on the lead for the LPG dealer. Cars arrive at West Isola unsorted and are classified for the various industries here. The transfer run will return to Isola's main yard after picking up cars here. In the background can be seen two non-rail served industries. To their right, where the large expanse of blue is, will be a rail served plastics industry. Industries at West Isola will be served by a local switcher. However, one industry, McBain Foods, will be served by its own train, which is nicknamed the McBain Shove. Because all the spurs at McBain Foods are facing ones, the train must leave West Isola with the engine at the rear. Because of the long push to McBain's and that street running is involved, a shoving platform has to be used. Behind the train will be a distribution centre, and in the foreground will be a cement and aggregate supplier. To the left we can see the start of Suburban Steel Supply. Now we can see the whole of Suburban Steel and the start of what will be the street running section. We are now leaving the street running and approaching the second of the two lift outs. On the lift out we've dropped the caboose on the track which forms the continuous run. The train is heading on towards McBain Foods. McBain Foods is probably the most complete section of the layout, although lots more work is still needed. It's allowed me to do some operating while the rest of the layout is still being worked on. I hope you've enjoyed this look at my layout and the plans I have for it. Hopefully some of a certain generation may have worked out where the name for the layout and the food processors came from. Thanks for watching and see you soon.